Well, I know that when the interview first came out, everybody was praising it up and down. But a week or two later, there were some people complaining that you didn't take a more direct, aggressive approach to try and evangelize him. How did this come about?
Yeah, there were a couple people, some podcasters, there were some YouTube videos that started circulating. I think it was at least a week or maybe even 2 weeks after the interview had been put up on YouTube and had gotten a couple million views. I think it had to get out there a little bit. People were sharing it over the course of time. And then, there were a couple of people who took objection to that. Part of it is a lack of familiarity with the format of how we do these interviews. We often engage people who don't believe the same things that we believe. And we're not always trying to evangelize in those interviews. We're just trying to have a dialogue with them, a conversation with them. And the 10 questions that you referenced that we do at the end of each of these interviews, they actually, it's meant to be a parody of these bad altar calls that come out of nowhere sometimes, where there's this altar call that's made when the gospel hasn't even been clearly presented, and we parody that with our interview format. And I think a lot of people missed that, and they even missed the joke and thought that we were mocking the gospel rather than the bad altar calls themselves that missed the point of the gospel. So there was a little bit of miscommunication and misunderstanding, I think, that happened too.